5, 6, 7, 8.
Spotify.
We're at
Spotify. Hey,
Spotify.
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 Spotify. Should we sing because we're at Spotify?
Of course you're going to sing. Whether we're at Spotify or not, you're going to sing. All right, here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Gilmore to Say with Tara and Haley. I'm Tara. This is Haley. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Tara.
This feels so weird, but also very natural that we're here in the same room together. Oh my God.
We've been together for the last 3 days.
It's very true. I know, but just this in general feels very natural.
I know. We should say this because we are recording in person together for the first time ever. But it's super special today because we are at Spotify recording, which feels super cool.
I know.
We feel so official, real podcasters.
We are the super cool party people.
We are the super cool party people. Like, how did we make it here?
I don't know. But if we can make it here, we can make it anywhere.
Oh, I love that for us.
I know, me too. We're in LA. Our live show was last night.
LA,
yeah, the land of ex-boyfriends, as we said at our show last night.
California.
Yeah, California, here we come. California, we are here.
California girls.
Yeah, so many songs about California.
Yeah. Also, so many boyfriends that end up in California.
Max, Christopher, Logan, Jess Mariano, Dave Rogowski, who we went looking for but couldn't find.
Yeah.
Sad.
We did say maybe an older Jess Mariano.
Maybe.
Yeah. At a coffee shop. Could have been.
Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say, really? But we had a great time last night. If you were there with us at our show in LA, oh my God. It was electric.
That is so Travis Kelce of you to say.
Oh, really?
He says electric.
Is that something he says?
He says electric all the time.
Oh my God, that's so
I love
funny.
that you don't even know that. That's great.
Didn't know that.
It was so much fun. It was one of those things of like you go on stage and then suddenly it's over and you're like, wait, what just happened?
It happened in a flash. It genuinely did.
Yeah, but it was like such a highlight to have Sheila there who like nicest person I've ever met.
Oh my God. The kindest, most generous, like generous with her time, generous with her stories. She was so happy to be there. Like genuinely.
Yeah. And it felt that way when she walked in, that it just felt like we were meeting someone who was a friend. It didn't feel like any sort of like force, because we did have an episode with her last year, but it just felt like we were just like, she just embraced us.
I know.
We called ourselves her daughters and she completely accepted it because her sons don't want to watch Gilmore Girls with her. So
no, one of them watched one episode with her and was like, cool, mom.
Cool, mom. Great. Bye. I think it was for Mother's Day. So it felt like super forced.
We told her that we would watch Gilmore Girls with her anytime, but she looked fantastic.
She did.
Her outfit was fierce.
She wore all white, brave.
Yeah, so brave.
Beautiful.
Brave but beautiful. My favorite thing about her, though, was that she was so into the swapping of friendship bracelets. I said, are you a Taylor Swift fan? She said, I am.
Okay, so she went to the Eras Tour in LA and then she watches all the live streams and she's been like desperate because there wasn't an Eras Tour this last weekend. And so when she saw that we had bracelets, she was like, oh my God, can I swap them too?
Load me up. She was like, fill me up.
Yeah,
put them on her wrist. She was trading friendship bracelets with our listeners, which was so exciting.
And I cannot believe how many people brought friendship bracelets.
So many. I went home with so many.
I think I like came with as many as I left with.
It was
I had so many on my arm.
Exciting. Yeah,
so many
I did
dents
too.
At the end of the night.
I know. I think I still have a couple
little friendship bracelet scars.
Yeah, I'm not used to this.
Yeah,
I've never been to a concert where I trade friendship bracelets.
I will say the first one that I went to, it wasn't as big because it was the first one. So there weren't the bracelet culture hadn't really developed quite as much.
Hadn't popped off yet.
Yeah. So this really felt like that because someone said this feels like the Eras Tour. We're just swapping friendship bracelets and making friends. And I was like, that
is everything that you could ever say to Haley to make her happy.
Great, but this is a gross exaggeration because I don't think our show is anything like the Eras Tour. It was great. We had so much fun. Maya and Hunter came.
Oh my God. Having Maya and Hunter there was also one of the highlights of my night.
I know.
What you see is what you get with the two of them.
But better.
I mean,
they're more wonderful, more warm, more
they're
beautiful.
The kindest, just easygoing. They are who they are. I feel like sometimes when you meet people who you admire on social media, you don't necessarily get, and this is not an insult, but you don't get what you see because you're seeing the best parts of people oftentimes on social media. They are just so raw, real, down to earth. it was such a gift to have them there.
I know. And I wish I could have spent more time with them. If you're listening, hello, Maya and Hunter. We will come back for you.
I know. We were supposed to get coffee together, and our weekend, of course, just like filled up. Our day was so chaotic, the day of our show. We were really hoping to get coffee with them.
Yeah.
Blue Bottle specifically, because we are all Blue Bottle fans here in this house.
But we discovered La La Land.
Oh my God. If you
Not
guys...
to like make this a sponsorship for La La Land,
no,
though.
but maybe, I don't know, call us.
Call us La La Land, because like it had coffee, it had matcha, iced teas.
The strawberry matcha changed my life.
It was that like lemon butter yellow that I love.
Oh, I know you love it. It's a great color on you. Speaking of yellow, Haley wore yellow last night.
I did.
Beautiful dress.
Thank you.
Stunning.
It was like, I love when you say that. It was like 1,000 Yellow Daisies meets Belle meets Lemon Girl Summer meets someone said I looked like I could be in the folklore set on the Eras tour. So
loved that compliment for you.
Yeah, that was really great.
It was really great.
But I loved your little red dress, which like feels
My
like
little
our
red mini.
rebranding now.
Yeah,
because we're red girls.
We're red girls. So today, on this day that we're recording, we've released the
the day of
the day of our rebranding. We released our rebrand to the world. We put it up on Instagram. The whole world
has seen it.
About 5 people have seen it.
Speaking of the world shook today.
Wait, oh my God. So we're in LA and we got the full California experience.
I feel like we're so LA right now because we keep saying we're in LA.
We're in LA.
We're like in LA right now. We're LA girls. And we had La La Land and a live show.
We went to Erewhon.
Oh, yes. But we had it brought to us. We had the Hailey Bieber smoothie and we had an earthquake.
And we had an earthquake. We genuinely had the full LA experience.
The full LA experience.
We've been in traffic.
So much traffic. We didn't get in and out, but that was my fault because I'm allergic to everything there.
The day is young. We're still here for another day. Yeah. So,
but I feel like after the earthquake, well, what more could we need?
It's true.
But I kind of loved it, but only for like the humanity aspect of it, because it was like super cute when the ground started to
jiggle,
wobble, shake.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of just like made eye contact with each other. Like, are we all shaking from our home planet right now?
Yeah.
Is Mother Earth just shaking us all up?
Well, it was weird because I felt the ground shift. Like, it wasn't just that I felt like the wobble. It fully shifted under my feet.
Someone was taking the restaurant away from us.
The earth moved under my feet, as Carol said.
The earth moved under my feet.
Yeah.
I don't know the other words.
Well, the next line is I feel the sky tumbling down. But that didn't happen. So God. That...
Yeah.
Amen.
Thank you, Carol King. Like, let's stop there.
But it was very cool. There was an earthquake in New York.
I remember.
A couple months ago.
We talked about this on Patreon.
We did. And it was a situation where, like, New Yorkers are so fucking unbothered. And I would say LA people are typically unbothered as well. But New Yorkers are so just like roll with the punches. I was in a blue bottle. And it's so funny that we were almost in a blue bottle when this happened.
Could have been full circle.
It could have been a very full circle moment. But we walked into the place next to the blue bottle to get some food. And when I was in New York, I was in the blue bottle sitting there writing notes, I think, for the episode.
Yeah, it was for the episode.
And the ground started shaking. And I thought it was like a truck going by.
Yeah, it kind of gave that vibe. I thought a whole table and shelf and like half the corner of the restaurant had fallen down until everyone started looking at each other like, was that an earthquake? And then I heard the words earthquake and I was like, and then the man in front of us turned around and he goes, that was an earthquake.
And we said, we're from the East Coast, so thank you for confirming.
Yeah, because we were shook.
We're not used to this because we were literally shook.
LA has shook us.
Yeah.
Is that proper to say that?
Yeah.
We have been shook
We've been shook by LA. They've shaken us, I guess would be the proper way. But if you're hip with the jargon, it's shook.
We've been shook.
Yeah. So we've honestly had the full LA experience.
Yeah. All in the name of our rebrand today.
Yeah, which I love.
Busy day. Earthquake and a rebrand.
I know. Wow. Truly. And it's like, what, 1 in the afternoon?
I know. And we're in person. This is weird. I'm not going to lie.
Is it weird?
It's weird in the sense that you're right there.
Well, it's funny because
I'm right here.
Yeah, but it's funny because you're usually this close to me. You know what I mean? Just on a screen.
Well, like what? Okay, we have literally been together since Friday afternoon. It's Monday afternoon now. Like nonstop. Like other than like showers, we have been together. But why am I suddenly like shy. Like,
You're shy?
Like, hi, Tara. Like,
hi, Haley.
Oh my gosh, we're just looking at each other. We're just like there.
I know.
Could high five if we wanted
could.
to, but not if we didn't want to.
She just took it away. If you're not with us on YouTube, she just took it away.
If you're on YouTube, we look very official. We'll give y'all a little wave. It's super cool looking in here.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. I've got a lavender lemonade.
I have an Arnold Palmer with a little bit of mint. I love it.
Cute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If I had gotten a matcha, I said this to her because her lavender lemonade is purple, of course.
Lavender.
If I had gotten the matcha, like I was
You'd
originally
sage
considering
and
sage and lavender.
Yeah, but you're a strawberry girl today.
Yeah. And I love that your sweater is like a beige. It does have like a little hint in this light of like yellow, like a cream almost.
Yeah, it is cream.
It is cream.
I think that it's like Rory Gilmore Pilot.
Oh, totally.
In LA.
Fully.
I just want anyone, maybe our editor, to just like do a tally count of how many times we say LA.
Throw it up there.
We've said it too many times.
Hey, speaking of our editor, we finally got to meet Leiron.
Oh my gosh.
What an angel.
Like, truly, it was one of those things of like you meet someone who you've had like various Zoom calls with. Like,
we've known her for almost 2 years now.
Yeah. We text
her almost every day. Yeah.
And she was like exactly who I thought she was going to be.
Oh my God, fully. If not, and more, you know. And we also met Natalia, who does our socials, and the two of them are best friends and met on Bumble BFF, which I think is like the most incredible part of their friendship.
I've never heard of someone who like met on Bumble BFF and then we're like actual BFFs.
Yes.
But that is the vibe. We didn't even really mean to hire BFFs, but
no, but we did, and it's perfect.
It's perfect. Yeah. They were like our little stage moms at the live show, and it felt so perfect.
But speaking of,
we
went out to dinner on Saturday night before the show
at the Grove, like true LA girls.
I loved the Grove.
It was cute.
It was very cute. Once we got over how like hot the sun was,
it was fucking hot.
Yeah, when we first got there, I was like, I'm gonna toast. Like,
roasted, I'm
about to turn into a marshmallow
UV
out here.
11.
Yeah, the UV was very high, and so I was like, we have to get sunscreen, and we did. But after that, we met the two of them for dinner, which was so great. And it was so cute because we were about to get dessert and they looked at each other from across the table and they were like, should we do the thing? And I was like, the dessert thing? What do you guys do?
Like, wait, what is this Gen Z moment we're about to see?
Dessert thing. Yeah. I was like, what do? Do you split your dessert?
Yeah, because they said we should switch. And I was like, oh, switch what?
Switch desserts?
I'm not in the lingo.
No. Yeah.
But
it was actually
little bags
gifts for us.
Yeah.
And we're going to show you, if you're with us on YouTube, you'll get to see them. They're Kirk tees that say, Tara ate oatmeal and Haley ate oatmeal. And last night they each had their own that said Leiron ate oatmeal and Natalia ate oatmeal. And they wore them to our live show.
And they handmade them.
Because they're amazing. Both of them. They wear so many different hats.
Yeah. I think Natalia actually would make a hat.
Honestly, she could.
She totally could.
She went to FIT.
Yeah.
She could.
She totally could. But I'll have her put the picture of them wearing them because they just
looked my God, they looked so
little fangirls.
Fucking cute.
Just
and they helped us out so much. Like, it was such a gift to have them there this weekend with us.
No, it really was. And to have all of you, if you came from near and far, from Italy, Utah, Texas, where you came from, even if it was just nearby, it was so nice to special. Meet you, swap friendship bracelets, bring you on stage. And we just hope that we can do it again soon.
Yes.
With more of you.
Yes, we do. But back to business. Because, of course, we have an episode theme for today.
Yeah, which if you listen to the last episode, you know.
Yeah, you know. We kind of talked last week, of course, about our rebrand as we shared with you all.
Yes.
We had a whole story behind our rebrand and the reasons why we wanted to do it, but we mostly wanted to incorporate our friendship into it because our friendship has grown so much since we met each other 2.5 years ago. I know. I love it. We take trips together. We stopped counting how many times we've seen each other in person because now it's like, I mean, we could count. But it's not as few when you're just like, wow, this is only our second time seeing each other in person.
I don't even know anymore.
No, I don't, which is
fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. But we wanted to play a game, and we thought doing it in person was probably best.
Fun, if not scary, because we have no idea how this is gonna go.
Oh my God, none whatsoever.
I don't know. It feels like when we're like separate, there's like some control to it that I don't know. I feel like anything could happen. Like someone could just pop out. We didn't plan for that, but
no, it's true.
Something could the sky could tumbling down.
Yeah.
You know?
as Carole King said.
Yeah, I could do that at home, but I don't know. This just feels like live television. It's really not.
Gilmore to say it live, sort of.
Sort of.
Live light.
Live in person.
Yeah.
Live in our enclosure.
But Haley came up with this really cool idea to play the newlywed game, which is when, you know, you're like, yeah, I know this person so incredibly well. Because when we met, we were practically strangers.
Yeah.
And so one of the early episodes we did was a Gilmore Galentine, where it was like, what is your favorite this? And then shortly after we did rankings, where we were ranking certain things and kind of surprising each other, which we love to surprise each other.
We absolutely love to do. But I feel like we've gotten to the point, like when I'm watching season 5 now, I'm like, ooh, Tara's going to like this because of X, Y, and Z. Like I knew you were going to like To Live and Let Diorama because I was like, this is townies. This is like not major girlies, but it's still enough going on that like this is going to give like Dead Uncles and Vegetables vibe for you. So I know you do. And so like I think that like as I watch, I can like pick out things you're going to like. But what we wanted to do is ask each other questions in the newlywed style of just to see if we really do know each other, to see how far we have gotten. But also to see if like, I don't know if some of these questions I have for you as we were writing them, we were like not trying to trick each other, but like trying to come up with ones that weren't like guiding you to the answer.
Yeah, that weren't like super obvious. I don't want our listeners to be like, well, of course they know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's one of them that I think that you're going to know like for sure. But then other ones I feel like you're going to have to like suss out based on what you know about me. And I think that that's what's going to be fun.
Yeah, same. I did the same.
Yeah. It's not like definitive answers that you're going to be like, oh, 100% this one without a doubt. One of them is like totally like that. But
I love it. I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we want to start with some softballs. Before we do, we have these really cute cards that we made. You're watching with us.
Zoom. That was a cue.
Did you think that they were going to zoom?
No.
Zoom.
It's a note for LeRon. Zoom. Or they were going to drive off. Zoom.
Yeah, exactly. There were a couple different ways that could have gone.
Yeah.
But what I love about them is that it's like got our new logo on it and we can write on the back. So we have these cards. What color marker should we use? I brought 2 black, 1 pink, and 1 red.
I'll go with red. Because that's our new color. Gilmore to say red. Gilmore to say version.
Yeah.
Also matches my nails.
Oh, perfect. Yes. All right. I'm going to use pink.
Okay. So what we're going to do is if you are watching on YouTube, you'll definitely be able to see this where I will write down the correct answer on mine and Tara will write down what she thinks is the answer and we'll show each other and vice versa.
Perfect.
Because we think that's going to be super fun.
Perfect.
But we wanted to start, as Tara said, with some softballs. We were going to start with what is your favorite episode? And we'll start with Tara's favorite episode.
Okay.
So I'm going to write it down, what I think it is. I'm torn, actually.
You're torn?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. You want me to show you mine?
Show me.
Okay. I think it's There's the Rub, but maybe They Shoot.
Okay.
This is what I wrote on my card, if you're not watching.
Okay. I first wrote down There's the Rub. And then I was like,
You were writing for a long time.
It's They Shoot Gilmore's, don't they?
It. Yeah.
It is. You know what? That was my first instinct, was to say There's the Rub.
Me too.
But you know me.
That was my
Honestly,
first instinct too.
I think that's a yes. Because I wrote There's the Rub first. And then I was like, no, it's They Shoot Gilmore.
Okay, so that was super accurate then.
Very accurate. Honestly, she got it right.
It was very reflective. It was almost like too accurate.
Correct.
Whoa. Okay.
All right. So
cool.
You know me.
Well, I will say because Tara and I guess it was Saturday night and the show was on Sunday. We watched There's the Rub before we went to sleep, and we were laughing like we had never seen that show before.
I said to Haley that it would be fun to actually, if we could figure it out, like stream together and watch the show and comment on it, because the commentary versus us like narrating it on Patreon, very different vibes.
Yeah.
I loved listening to you watch the show.
I was like ranting at Dean.
You were like, no, you weren't. No, you didn't. And I was like, I would pay to listen to this.
It was
low-key.
I think what was so fun about it was that we were just like sitting in our beds with our face masks, eating popcorn.
Oh my God.
And it felt like Elle Woods and Legally Blonde. You liar.
Liar. Yeah, with the chocolates. Yeah. Oh my God. You're so right. I love it. Okay. Your favorite episode.
Yes.
You ready? All right. I said Partings.
Okay.
What is it?
What did it used to be?
I feel like it used to be You Jump, I Jump, Jack.
Is that your final answer?
No, now I'm thinking it's
That's what I was writing. I write what it used to be.
what it used to be was The Party's Over. Maybe. And I don't know. Partings is my answer.
I put Partings, but used to be Lorelai's first day
Oh,
at Yale.
duh, of course.
Yeah.
You love that episode.
I do, but Partings was right. That was
Partings.
just a little extra if I wanted to see. I'm really predictable. I feel like everyone would have gotten that right.
Yeah.
I kind of want y'all to guess and see if maybe you got it right too.
Yeah, let us know.
If you know enough about us to get it right. Because
Yeah.
I feel like that's so true. Like y'all can totally guess our
You
opinions.
can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can play along with us. And
It's
if you
true.
get it right, sparkly heart.
Yeah. One sparkly heart.
One sparkly heart for you.
One sparkly heart for both of us.
Yeah.
I guess someone could win. We don't know what they would win.
Winning.
Winning. They
Just,
would win.
just winning.
Great.
Okay, so the next one is favorite character.
Okay. Mine first.
Okay, you know what? We said these were softballs. I'm blanking. Okay.
Are you? It's a very general ask. It's my favorite character in general. Not
Okay.
like, you know what I mean? Not
Okay.
like my
Okay.
favorite, I don't know, specific category. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this is yours. God, you're writing a novel. No one's name is that long.
I don't know. Okay. What did you say?
I think that your favorite character on Gilmore Girls is Lorelai.
It is Lorelai V. Gilmore.
I knew you were writing her whole name. I almost wrote her whole name too. Oh, I should have.
I almost put, oh my God, last night one of our listeners had a squeegee, like as in Squeegee Beckenheim bracelet. I took it because my best friend Liz, I think I may have told you this. My best friend Liz and I used to call each other Squeegee Beckenheim and Tukey Clothesbin. I called her Tukey and she called me Squeege. We would call each other Squeege and Tukes. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, Squeegee.
That's actually my name. That's my government name.
That's my government name. It's true.
It's true.
Okay, so your favorite character.
My favorite character. I can't tell if you're like writing to throw me off.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I wrote Logan, Huntsberger, because I don't know his middle name. And then I wrote Blonde Dick at Yale XOXO.
I don't know his middle name either, but on fan fiction, it was the name of his grandfather, Elias.
Oh.
Everyone always say Logan Elias Huntsberger.
Oh, okay.
But not confirmed, not canon, head canon.
Copy. What is your answer?
Rory, but some will say Logan.
Okay. Can respect it. I was like, will she say Rory? But I just felt like Logan is your comfort character.
He is my guy, but like, I don't know. It's one of those things of like, I've said for so long that she's my favorite character, and I don't even like, can I be honest? I don't even know if it's true anymore, but she is. You know?
Yeah.
She just is.
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
I feel like that was close enough.
Thank
I
you.
like added that
No,
because I was like,
I don't get a sparkly heart because I didn't get the real answer.
oh, is they're all going to keep track of the sparkly hearts and who gets them, and we won't know until later because
Okay.
I've not been keeping track.
Perfect. Sounds
Okay.
good.
So now we're getting into the questions that we asked each other
Yeah.
or that we came up for each other. My note is called My Questions for Tara.
Mine is called Newlywed Girlies.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You mean to ask you mine?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like in terms of softballs, this is the most of softballs.
Okay.
Okay. If Jason Stiles could be played by a different actor, who would I cast?
I didn't even let you get through the question. It's Theo James.
It's
100%.
Theo James. 100%.
Theo James.
Theo James would have made an excellent Jason Stiles.
I know you love to say that.
And everyone would be Team Jason because have you seen him? If you haven't, look him up.
Oh my God. Brett was like, who is that? And I was like, you must know.
You must know. He's most known for Divergent, but he was also in White Lotus.
That's how I know him.
He was in White Lotus season 2.
Season 2.
And
he was married to Megan Fahey.
he was an asshole in that
He
one.
was horrible, but so hot.
But he's also in The Gentleman right now by Guy Ritchie on Netflix. And then he's also in, what is the thing I'm thinking of in my mind? The Time Traveler's Wife on HBO that got canceled. It was so good. Yeah.
Cool. Good for him.
Yeah. But if you don't know, check him out. He would have made a great Jason Stiles.
I'm sure he would have.
In my heart.
I believe it in my soul.
Heart.
In my heart. Okay.
Your turn.
What Stars Hollow establishment would I get my coffee from in the morning? Are you done?
I'm done.
What did you say?
I said trick questions, Westons, because Luke's wouldn't serve matcha.
Hell yeah. No, he would never serve matcha or
wouldn't.
oat milk.
Yeah. Because when you said coffee, I was like, please.
I was going to say, if I still drank coffee, where would I get it? And whether that was true or not, matcha or an iced oat milk latte, I'm going to Weston's Bakery.
I feel like the thing is Luke's wouldn't do iced, but I feel like Luke would have alternative milks just because he's like, red meat will kill you. Like,
but I feel like he aired away from that by the end of the series, no?
But do you remember
like
when
he hated
that
that vegan restaurant? I mean, this was season 7,
Okay.
but he hated that vegan restaurant.
Delete that. But do you remember when he made Lorelai's nachos with baked chips?
Yes.
So like that pops into my head.
Of course.
So
I get it.
could be, could not be. Okay, this one I think is kind of hard.
Okay.
Who is my favorite townie?
This is hard.
It's a short question, but I'm like, this isn't a shot in the dark in the way that another one of these is, but I'm just very interested to see. I'm also honestly just interested to see what you say about me.
Okay. I said Kirk.
Okay. I like that you included a last name.
Yeah.
Babette.
Of course. I mean, Babette rules.
Babette rules.
She's the best.
She's my girl.
I think she's also my favorite townie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was between her and Miss Patty.
Yeah.
But
The
Babette
girls.
just something about Babette.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really not doing well at this game so far. All right.
You're doing great.
This actually might be a hard one, but I worded this question very specifically so that
Okay.
you might know what the answer is.
I'm focused.
Hi, I'm a camera. Who has become my least favorite character on the show so far in our rewatch?
I want to say this one person in particular, but like I'm really mixing up all of the like conversations we've had because we've had so many.
We have had
because
a lot.
this one person in particular I know was like your absolute least favorite, and I was like more than this person, but I don't know if it's changed since then.
Who'd you say?
I said Zach Van Gerbeek.
Wow, great guess. It's Colin.
Oh yeah, it did change.
It changed recently.
It changed like in like the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I hate him.
We don't like Colin.
I think he sucks. I think he is so condescending and just like there's nothing redeeming about him.
No.
At least so far in our rewatch of season 5, I'm like, ew, why the fuck is this guy here?
He's just his like
Ugh.
gross like fratty friend who just like says
Yeah.
whatever he wants, and it's just like gross and weird. And when like Logan's like, don't be an ass, Colin, it's like too late.
Too
You're
late.
friends with
He's
this guy.
already an ass.
It's a mark against you, Logan. That
and
this
he's
is your
not
best
even
friend.
like comic relief.
No.
Finn is the comic relief, and
Yeah.
Colin is just a fucking wet blanket.
Logan, Finn, and the
Awful.
wet blanket. No, it really
Awful.
is true. I like Robert better.
Oh, I do too.
Robert's at least
Fully.
like interesting, funny, but not like
Yeah.
offensive. Like
Yeah.
he is kind of weird, kooky out there, says
Oh
some
my God.
things that I'm like,
Totally.
huh.
Total
But
weirdo.
not like offensive in the way that Colin is. Just like that character was written that way. Because
Yeah.
like season 5 introduces like Colin and Juliet, and they're like 2 of my least faves.
Yeah. Not
Just because
not
of
a
what
fan.
they bring to the table. They can go find
Yeah.
somewhere else to sit because it's not with us.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Moving on from Colin, moving on from the ick, the ew, if you will.
The ew.
My next question for you is, which hug of Logan's is my favorite? Do, 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 do. Oh my God, we should play Gilmore Girls Jeopardy sometime.
Ooh, that would be
It'd be so fun.
fun.
It'd be hard because we'd have to do like a real visual component to it.
Totally.
But that would be really
That
fun.
would be fun. Okay. I said the one in his dorm, I think after she steals the yacht.
Okay, that is the one.
Yeah.
It is in her dorm.
Oh, it's in
And
her dorm.
It is in a house is not
Not
a home at Yale.
Yeah. I was
After they
going to
steal the
say
yacht.
it's in the last episode of season 5.
Yeah, it's when he's
but-
sitting outside and he goes, "What do you do?"
What do you do? Of
It's
course.
that one.
Totally.
Unpredictable.
I know that hug very well.
It's just such a good one. It's
It's
like
a great hug.
I think that's the one where we're like, gosh, Logan needs to teach Luke how to hug.
Logan needs to teach everybody how to hug.
It just needs to give us all hugs.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of the people who hugged us at the live show last night, great huggers.
Great huggers.
I felt
Excellent
so
huggers.
loved.
Yeah, I felt very loved.
Yeah.
I also realized afterwards, and I'm sorry if I did this to you, but I didn't ask people if I could hug them. I just went in for hugs.
Well, I did like the arms, and
Yeah.
if they did the arms back,
Yeah.
it was
It was
Yeah.
welcomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those like afterthoughts that I had, like the anxiety of like,
Did they want to be hugged?
Did they want to be hugged? I'm so sorry.
I think most people did. All the people that I hugged were not.
Sorry if I hugged you and you didn't want to be hugged.
Yeah, that's true. Next time we'll ask you.
Next time, I promise I'll ask.
Yeah, but it was just exciting. Everyone was excited.
Totally. Okay. This is starting kind of a theme. My next couple questions are all
We love a theme.
kind of themed. If I had to delete an episode from season 1, which episode would I delete?
Oh, I almost did one like this.
Really?
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
Paris is burning.
Paris is burning.
Yes.
I cannot stand that episode.
Okay.
The only line I like in it, like there are some parts of it that I like. I just think that it's just an episode that for whatever reason, I don't feel like the acting is their best. I feel like
It's the Max classroom scene.
that, and then the scene between Rory and Lorelai in the stairwell.
That's literally what I thought of. Okay, so I was going through it like from like an order in my mind, and I was like, oh, I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
And then Paris is Burning came up, and literally the scene that popped in my mind was the stairwell. I was like, this is it. This is it.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
The only line I really love in that episode is when Lorelai and Emily are having their scene together because she finds out like a teacher on Parents' Day.
Yeah.
And Lorelai says it was a mistake. And she says, a mistake? Is that what you call this, a mistake? And she goes, well, I tried to call it Al, but it would only answer to mistake. Like that. I love that line.
Classic.
But the episode itself, I think, not my fave.
Cut off.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect. Because there's been a lot of like early 2010s stuff going on here in LA. Like
know.
every song we've ever heard has not made it past like
I know.
2013.
So crazy. With the exception of Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Of course, we got the espresso. So my next one for you is at the Bracebridge dinner. We are staying there at the Independence Inn. Who am I sharing a room with? A single person. There's like, double rooms. We're gonna room together. Who am I gonna room with? I thought this one was kind of hard because this one feels kind of shot in the dark.
Okay.
Who did you say I would room with?
I said not Clara. Hopefully, Jess.
Okay, the first part is so right. 100%. I didn't even really think about Jess, if I'm being honest, because like he's not staying, he's leaving. I don't know. Am I friends with Rory in this situation where like I'm staying in a room with her oh no, she has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. I'm not betraying her, but the answer is Lane.
It's Lane.
I think okay, so Lane didn't bring much
She didn't.
to spend the night.
Neither did Mrs. Kim.
Me though, I was thinking about this when we were sitting in the hotel preparing for this. I overpack.
That's true. She brought
but-
2 suitcases and a carry-on
That
and
was
a personal item.
Yeah, I brought 3 bags, but I had everything I needed.
You did. That's true.
Even my comfy cozy things. And
You
I
did.
feel like Lane would be a good person to room with. I feel like she'd be very like not too loud. We would go to sleep, we watch a little show maybe, but I would have everything she needed.
That she needed.
And I could support her
That's
in that way.
so thoughtful of you.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
really just thought that sitting there with our suitcases being like, I could help this girl.
I love that. That was a good one. I never would have guessed that. I'm sad that you won't be bunking with Jess, but that means more for me.
Oh my gosh, we would have fun though. We'd be chitter chattering. Or admittedly though, I think Jess would kind of find me annoying.
Yeah. Maybe the overpacking would annoy him.
Yeah, I think that he would show up in his leather jacket, and I'm like, "That's what you're gonna sleep in." Would you like
miss me with
any of
that.
my Taylor Swift t-shirts to sleep in?
Hilarious. Okay. My next one is, which town event from season 2 would I attend?
Ooh. Okay, so I actually think that we have talked about this before. Oh, this is hard. Oh my God, there's so many events. Because we've got the bridal shower, the wedding shower, if you will, because Max is there. We've got the bachelorette party. We've got Bit of Basket. The bachelorette party is in season 3.
No, season 2.
Oh, no, you're right. Sorry. Yes.
Episode 3 of season 2.
Episode 3. That's what I'm thinking in my head. The bachelorette party, Bit of Basket, Suki's wedding. Oh, maybe when they have the loan in Secrets and Loans.
Yeah, the town of the loan.
I'm going to the meeting for the loan. Damn. I'm not sure. I think I know what it is, but I think I'm going to say something else because I don't think it's right.
Okay.
I feel like I probably forgot one of the events and you were like, it's this one.
Okay. What did you say?
I said Suki's wedding.
A great answer. The one you forgot was the episode you just asked me about, which is the Bracebridge dinner.
Oh my God. Of course. Like, I'm going to leave. I'm going to walk out the door. Go find, I don't know, some other podcast at Spotify I can join. Okay, this is my last one.
I have 2 more.
Oh, cool.
I'm so sorry.
You can ask 2 more.
Great.
Do you want to ask yours and then we can do a trade-off at the end?
Perfect.
Yeah.
If I had to delete a storyline from season 3, which storyline would I delete?
Got it. Don't even need to think about it.
What did you say?
Francie. Puffs.
Seriously, Francie. Bye, Francie.
Francie.
I thought it might be a challenging one because I thought that you might think I'd say Jess and him leaving.
Oh.
Or the scene in Kyle's bedroom.
Right. No, but I know you.
You know I despise it.
You were not into that. I think, when did we talk? We talked about that recently. That we just like didn't like that. Was it on Patreon or was it on Pod? Yeah, we probably repeat and contradict ourselves so much because
all the time.
I do not remember what happens on which version of the podcast, on Gilmore to Say or on Gilmore Revisited or Gilmore to Consider or when we're talking, not recording.
Yeah, correct.
So, but we did talk about that recently.
We did. I don't remember why.
Fresh in my brain.
Okay, what's your last one?
Okay, my last one is kind of hard.
That's okay. My last one is kind of hard too.
Okay. What Taylor Swift song would I have Luke and Lorelai dance to at Liz's wedding?
Oh, shit.
Instead of Reflecting Light.
Oh, my God. This is hard because I don't know all of her discography.
Okay, if it's a hint, you know this song, but you didn't know this song until I told you about this song. And I don't know if that's actually helpful because you might not remember, and maybe this is a mean question, but I know that you know it because I was like, because you didn't know it, and then I told you about it, and you're like, I didn't know. That's as vague as I can be.
Great.
Or that's as specific as I can be without giving anything away.
There's a song I'm thinking of, but I don't remember the name of it.
Do you want to describe it?
No. I think it has this word in it.
Why is that killing me? Perhaps this word is in it. Maybe. Wait, that's a really long word. She's just writing.
Does it have the word enchanted in it?
It's enchanted.
I knew
Good job. Double high five. We can do this one too. Yeah.
I was like, is it enchanted or enchant me or something about being enchanted?
Wow.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that.
Wow, Tara.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow. Round of applause for Tara.
Thank you so much.
Wow. And I just was like, I know that she knows the song because I told her about it. Because you're like, I never heard that before.
No, I still haven't.
Yeah.
But I do remember you telling me about it.
Yeah. I'll play it for you later. Maybe
Perfect.
Spotify could play it for us later.
Perfect.
I'll play it on Spotify for you.
Wait, I loved that question. That was a great question.
Thank you.
I should have done a Taylor Swift question. That would have been fun.
You can think
All
of
right.
one on the spot if you want.
That's true. It is Spotify.
It is Spotify. Think of it on the Spotify. Oh, we can give that to them. You guys
You
can
really
have that
should,
if you
yeah.
want.
Yeah,
Think of
it's
it
true.
on the Spotify.
Okay, my last question is also maybe a little tricky. Maybe not. Which Yale friend of Rory's would be my BFF if I went to Yale with them?
Ooh. Okay, that's actually really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's immediately for some reason I wanted to say Glenn, but we got a little creeped out by Glenn at the end. It was kind of like good Glenn, scary, bad Glenn, creepy Glenn. And then Glenn kind of came back a little bit. Your BFF at Yale. Damn. Kind of want to ask for hints. But
Okay, that's okay. You gave me a hint.
Is this a reoccurring character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not someone we meet once.
Okay. Oh my. Oh my.
It's a tough one.
This is a tough one. It's not Colin.
Wouldn't that be a weird twist if I was like, hate him, but I want to be his friend?
It's not Janet. It's not the girl whose name I can't remember, who's 16.
Tana.
Not her.
You have to write one down. You can't just go through them.
I'm trying to think because I'm like kind of trying to decide between two people. Your best friend. Like, this is your best friend or your friend, or you guys are connecting?
Like
what's
this is
the
a person
level?
that I would spend a lot of my time with. Like, this is a
Okay.
person I would probably connect with the most out of Rory's friends.
Okay. Okay. This is like,
The way you're looking at me right now. This is a tough one.
this is really hard,
Yeah,
actually.
I don't know if you're going to get this, admittedly. And that's not because I don't have confidence in you
I don't
or
think
our
I'm going to get
friendship.
it either, but I'm going to write this down. I don't think this is right.
Okay, tell
But
me.
This is who I came up with.
Okay.
I put down Robert.
Wow, actually, great guess. I actually would love to hang out with Robert. I think he's kind of fun. It's actually Marty or Lucy.
Marty. Really?
Mm-hmm. I feel like Marty and I would be good friends. Like, I feel like I would pal around with him.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd
Do
be
you
a good
think
guy
he
to
would
know.
accidentally fall in love with you, though?
No, and that's why I think we would be good friends.
Absolutely not. He could
No,
not.
I don't think he would. But I also think that I would be good friends with Lucy. She's
Yeah.
a theater girl. I like her bubbly
Artsy.
personality. I know that there are people who think that she's so annoying. I would hate that she calls Marty boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
I would hate that
We
part.
would shake that out of her.
But I
like
would.
An earthquake.
Yes, like an earthquake in LA, I would shake that. But I don't know. I like them. And I feel like as a couple, I would also be friends with them because
Okay.
Marty would never have feelings for me.
Okay. I see that. He also he seems like a chill person to
Yeah.
be around. I also always think of when he, in Ted Couple, when he comes and finds Rory to take her to the
I
party.
know you love that part.
It just feels like such a good friend thing to do. Like, I was at this place and I wanted you to be there, so I came to find you and I'm gonna take you back and we're gonna have an even better time than I was already having.
Totally.
It's just like a nice feeling. But I literally went through, I had him in mind, discarded like immediately. I was like, no.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't know if you're going to get this.
I was trying to decide between Paris, Robert, and Logan. But I was like, I don't think, that's why I was like best friend.
Yeah, I
was like-
wanted to make it clear,
I was
like,
maybe not like Logan.
best friend.
That's why I
don't know.
became Paris and Robert. I don't know. You really bonded with Robert in Pulp Fiction.
I really, really, I think he is also a dick. Like,
yeah.
he's totally a dick. But at
But I
least
think
he's
he's one you
honest
could
about
love.
it. Yeah. With Colin, it's like,
It's yucky.
it's yucky, and it's
Offensive.
almost like he kind of acts like he's not a dick. Like, you're supposed to feel sorry for him that like he's striking out with all these girls and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, you're just a fucking douche.
Yeah, 100%. He's just like one of those, like, I don't know. There has to be one in this like early 2000 show where it's just like this one
Yeah.
cut off.
You and me, we're done.
We're done. At Colin. Mention
Yeah.
him at his handle at colinasshole.com.
Yeah, no, straight up. Not a fan. But yeah, I just think that Marty and I, especially rewatching season 5, like, I just feel like we would vibe as friends, like as
Okay.
exclusively friends. And then when he met Lucy, I would be like, hell yeah, I love this couple. And I
Yeah.
would ship them, and I wouldn't have any issues there because we wouldn't have any,
We
you know
didn't
what
have
I
a
mean?
relationship. Do you think you'd be like couple friends? Like you'd be their couple friend?
Maybe.
You and Brett.
Yeah, maybe me and
Do you
Brett.
think Brett would get along with Marty?
He likes him.
Yeah.
Like in the show, he's like, where's Naked Guy?
He's got clothes on somewhere.
He does. Oh my God. Sheila had so much to say about Naked Guy at our live event last
know.
night. It was so funny.
It was funny because of like the reference of who Marty is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that like that was one of the things that was so fun about being live versus having her on, like just recording on the podcast is the reaction of the audience.
Oh my God, so funny. And actually, speaking of, if you are a Vicious Trollop, we are going to release the entire show. We got the video recording, we got the audio recording. So we are, if you are a member of Vicious Trollops on Patreon, you are going to get to see it and get all of that exclusive little chat with
chitty chat,
Sheila, and our fun times with Maya and Hunter and all of our besties who came up on stage. Yeah.
When are we going to post that? We're not sure.
This
is the day after.
I love that you asked the question and then answered it.
Well,
when are we going to post that? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I have to say, like, we live event, we woke up this morning way too early. We have red eyes tonight, so we will let you know.
We will have red eyes on our red eyes.
Yes, 100%. So this is a big day for us. So we cannot answer the hard questions right now. These are hard questions.
These are hard questions.
But it will be up, and we will share with y'all when it goes up.
100%.
But if you join the Vicious Trollops tier on Patreon, you can see it. It'll be the video, and we'll post the audio if you don't want to watch it. If you just want to listen to it round your home. But I think it was super, super fun, and especially hearing from Sheila, because we only really talked on season 2 and 3 before.
Yeah,
because we loved season 4 in our rewatch, so we asked her some questions there. She shared some insight about writing, shared some fun stories, some spicy takes.
Very interesting takes.
Very spicy that you'll only get if you are a Vicious Trollop or if you were there with us live. But I do really want to try and do another one. We're trying to get to some other places, but stay tuned for if that happens.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we had our End of Summer Madness live event last night. Last week, by the time this airs.
Before we go to the next episode, I do want to ask you, how did you feel about... Do you feel like you did good? Do you feel like
I did okay?
Yeah.
Do you?
I felt like at the end there, I really fell off really hard. Felt like I jumped off a scaffolding. I was doing so well, climbing up to the top.
You were.
And then I just free fell at that last one.
Similarly, I felt like, I don't know, I feel like I had a mixed bag. It was like, sometimes I was like, yeah, of course I know this answer. And other times I was like, I don't know.
I wrote that first one because I was like, I want her to feel hyped. I want her to just,
Thank you.
The moment I say Jason Styles, she's going to immediately know what I'm about to ask.
I felt really good.
Yeah. And I wanted to get you up there. And I feel like you started solid, ended surprisingly
solid,
supreme.
I know.
Soared above.
But in the middle, it kind of like got a little funky.
It got a little funky there. But honestly, it was like, yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Totally.
Is that right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. The round will have to tell us what actually happened there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought this was really fun. It was fun to record at Spotify
I know.
in person. How do you feel about being in person?
I love it.
Yeah.
I actually would love to do it more often.
Yeah, you should move to Georgia.
Oh, that took a left.
I think that Georgia's not left. I think you have to go really far.
That's true.
One
to the
left
right.
and then another, like way further.
Much farther than just to the left, to the left.
But we'll do it again.
We will, 100%.
In how long did it take us? 2.5 years?
Yeah, another 2.5 years.
Yeah,
I'll see you then.
In 2.5 years. Wait, when is that? That's 2027?
Oh, shit.
So we'll see you in person in 2027 on the mic. Hot on the mic. Pop, pop. Isn't that what? I don't know.
Haley's having so much fun.
I don't know what I feel like. It's like this has done something to me. Like
it gives you a burst of energy
Yeah.
because I feel like when you and I are on screen together and we're zooming, like it's very cash. We can wear whatever we want.
Yeah.
I mean, we're wearing what we want right now.
I
but
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh from Target.
Yeah, same. But the thing is that I feel like when we're virtual, it's just kind of like it's chill, it's casual. We've gotten so used to that vibe, but being in person, it gives us like a burst of energy that we're not used to.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I like it.
It is fun. I do like it.
Yeah.
I do want to do it sooner than 2027. But we'll see.
We will.
But so happy that Spotify had us here.
Yes, thank you,
recording.
Spotify.
So
this
much
was
fun.
awesome.
And to Danny, our Spotify rep.
Oh,
Just
love her.
Love her so much.
Love her very much.
It's
We're
been
very happy to be
so-
Spotify partners.
But it'll be fine to go back to our normal virtual.
Oh, yeah.
It'll still be the same vibe. It'll just be further away. We can't high five in the middle of it, which will be totally fine.
We can pretend.
Yeah.
And speaking of going back to our regularly scheduled programming, fall is coming up. It is upon us, which is why we decided to do our End of Summer Madness live event.
Gilmore Girls season?
Gilmore Girls season. It's true. And so, of course, we had our End of Summer Madness live event last night, but we're going to do an End of Summer Madness episode together next week, which I think will be a lot of fun.
And we'll have more to say on that in the next episode.